All right, so as I mentioned earlier, Jack Black portrayed the incredible life story of musician Lewan in The Polka.king, which Alex was in as well. He's back to tell us what he's been up to since the release of that movie. Good morning, Jan.
Good morning. Okay.
All right, we're going to remind people quickly of you're from Poland, where polka music and just music in general also is just such a staple of the community, but you were also a singer.
Yes, well, I used to sing in opera when I was 20 years old, and when I came to America, I didn't have any chance to continue with that kind of singing, so I turned to polkas and bingo.
Yeah. What made you want to come to America, especially at that time? Poland was a different place.
Well, during the communists, it was very hard to survive in Poland, and then my dreams was always
dreams.
Yeah, and then I was listening the Radio Free Europe, and in America the money hanging on the trees, just you come pick it up, you know, and this, well, I tried that. It didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work. But life got really good for you because polka, it really took off here. Your personality took off. You would be seen with all kinds of celebrities. You know, Donald Trump, Tom Jones, George Bush Sr., John Paul, all kinds of people that you would hang out with in this celebrity world.
But the best one is Alex Meissner.
Alex Meissner was the best one for you. But then you kind of ran into some legal issues, and that's what kind of, I think, made this story such an interesting story as well. Your success, and we see that all the time, where people have this great success, something may happen, but then you come back out of it, and you've come back out of that. So remind folks of what kind of happened. There was like a polka Ponzi scheme thing that kind of happened.
Yeah, well, it all related with the money, of course, and that money on the trees didn't hang the way I expect. Yeah. So I found a way to support myself, to put a big band, to organize beautiful things. I did the shows in Las Vegas and this, but all expensive. So, and then during the communists, everything was very cheap in Poland. So the people were telling me, hey, look at Janek, we're going to give you money, you buy the things, and you're going to sell 10 times.
And make money, and they said we can invest in this,
I
right?
said, well, let's go for it.
Yeah.
So. But then again, that didn't go too good for me.
Yeah. You've always said you never intentionally defrauded people, but you learned a big lesson. You, in prison, you had to go to prison, but you almost died.
That was the download.
Because someone stabbed you. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I didn't belong to that kind of prison, you know, and they thought they caught the big fish, and they was making the prosecutor and everybody was making their own career on that, and it happened that it wasn't what they expect. But in the meantime, they put me in the prison when I shouldn't be there, and that, of course, all of these people around me, they couldn't accept my personality, you know, they all were rough. They all were.
Yeah, I can't imagine Jan in like what we picture as prison.
Yes. Can you see me, ole? That didn't work too good.
At the lunch table with the tray going, ole, ole, everybody. And you're like, no, there's no ole over here. All right, but you got out. And it's the stuff that Hollywood movies are made of. And then you got somebody said, hey, we would like to make your life story a movie. Did that surprise you?
Yes, very much. That was
good. Things are getting good again.
Yeah. And when they were looking who's going to play me, and this, Jack Black called to the producer and said, do not look for anybody. I'm born to play Jan Lewan. And he was right. Perfect. My gosh, he just like, sometimes when he's singing, I'm not sure it's me or him.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You know, great lesson to be learned here, though. A lot of people go through some really tough times, and sometimes there's a silver lining or there are brighter days ahead. So what did you learn through this whole experience with you?
Well, first of all, I'm a better person, but I always concerned that I was okay. Yeah. I just tried to grab something what I should think twice, but that was my mistake. I'm just like being in Poland, growing in Poland that time, you didn't have the education of the businessman, English, and all of these things. So you come here and you lost. Not necessarily everybody go that. It's Rosengarten, you know.
But now, Jan, you were found.
I found myself.
Yes,
yes,
yes, you did.
Yeah,
and I want to ask you where you found that outfit and what size is it, because I need to borrow that tonight.
Yeah, I sent all of my costumes to the movie producers, and they make same ones for Jack Black.
Yeah.
They have to make the same ones, but they were too tight for him.
Oh, okay. What are you doing next? What's up next for you?
Well, the next is a very interesting thing that they never have the polka on Broadway. And in this moment, my book is finally finished, and it's a huge interest of the polka.king on Broadway. We are in the process of it.
That's awesome. And the name of the book?
The polka.king.
Yeah, the polka.king, of course.
Yeah.
And what other name would it have there, right?
Yeah.
Jan,
I don't know how that come up. We have many polka kings.
Yeah, but
one
you...
of them is Alex Meissner. Then it's Jankovic, who really supposed to be forever.
How about
king.
we do you're the polka king, and Alex, can you be polka king junior? He said, "Oh, he'll be the prince, polka king,
no,
and the
Prince
polka
is my
prince."
grandson.
Oh, polka. Okay, y'all work that out. Jan will perform his polka magic for us later on in this show. Thank you very much.